Okay, friend, this is out and open because I thankfully had to stand up and get my dice tower and noticed that there's so much soap on this dice tower that I wasn't recording, and thankfully I had not done a single thing except drew my first card. So you're going to just have to trust me that I shuffled. And we have 5, 10, 15, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Still recording. I am doing all kinds of multitasking. I have pasta bowling for mac and cheese. We rolled a 3. So 1, 2, 3. That we need a blue. And I am boiling fresh corn that I got at a local farm stand. And we are saving $1 for this one. Close just got finished. I'm recording. I've got beer bread in the oven. Roll and save. And doing all the things. I've got oils and lye water cooling to be able to make soap after supper. Like, it's a busy day today. And I'm filming late. It is Thursday. You know I always batch film 4. Let's do a pretty blue. And I'm batch filming, but it's Thursday. I always have my stuff done and uploaded, but you probably noticed if you've followed me, I didn't have my Thursday video up Thursday morning. It was Thursday afternoon. I normally film Monday, Tuesday. Usually I try to film by Monday. Just didn't happen this week. I had a chiropractor appointment. I've been making soap. I'm taking a course online with an incredible lady named Michelle Cunningham to learn how to do email marketing for my soap business. So it's just been a... Then I took a bonus class last night with her that was free because I was taking the other class, 6 and 4. And that's a dice, so we're doing 3. So it's just been a busy week. 1, 2, 3. My husband comes home tomorrow. I've actually cooked 3 meals this week. Did a hamburger last night. I hadn't cooked in forever. I did hamburger and fried new potatoes, and those fried new potatoes were fresh dug because I went to that farm stand. I've been eating fresh peaches and fresh strawberries, like not from the grocery store, but from a produce stand. Like, if you don't have that as an option 4, so that's pink and 2, you need to find that. You will not believe the difference in taste in your groceries. Than in a big box or your local home grocery store. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I've been eating good this week. Oh, and fresh corn is for supper tonight. Color and save. Roll a 6-sided die, 6, and that will land us on that to save 3. What I do is I roll the dice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 columns, and whatever column the dice tells me to go to. 1, so let's see if I could, 2, 3. Plus 2 on the next one. We have a roll and save that's yellow. It's like we're hitting the same ones over and over. Let's do a dark purple. And 1. Let's see how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need a 1, so we're going to pull a 5. And that will take care of this first one, and then we need to save $2 more. So that gives us 7 on this one total. Next up, we have roll and save again. I swear I shuffled 6. try to do a color I hadn't done yet. I hadn't done red. 6, 5, and 6. Red roll and save. That's money math. Eliminate all 8. Color and save. Roll and save. That's this one. It's like, seriously, we doing the same ones over and over again. 1 and 3 is $1. And let's mark it. I'm pausing you because I really need to go check my pasta. Hang on. We're double tasking. We're multitasking. We're doing all the things because this is real life. Okay, friend. I am... Shoot, did not mean to bump that sitting down. I am back. I've hit record. You will hear in 3 minutes, if we're still doing this, my timer going off for the beer bread. I'm just reheating some that I had in the freezer. We're doing money math. That's somewhere back in the back. So, 2 6-sided die, a 6 and a 1. 6 minus 1 is 5. Battleship. I like Battleship. I've never played Battleship in games like this. I've played it in real life. But this is really fun. So 5 and a 4 is land. So that gets a piece of land. So we're saving $2. And I also have red rind cheese that I picked up at the farm stand. And that is what I'm making my... Oh, I didn't need to do that. Plinko. With my mac and cheese is cheddar red rind cheese. 5. 5. 3. 3. 6. And 5 means we save $4. 1, 2, 3. I've got some ones right here. I can bust this 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, there we go. Do you have a favorite shoot, I didn't need to do that. Do you have a favorite pasta? Back to Battleship. That you make macaroni with? Like, I know elbow is traditional. It tastes fine. But I love the bow tie pasta with my mac and cheese. I don't know why. There was one time, so 6 and 2, I've already done that one, so let's roll again. There was one time my son says, Mom, I want you to make homemade mac and cheese. Okay, so we hit a mine. We only have $4. So we're not going to do this one. We're going to find somewhere we can put $4. It's like, I want you to make real mac and cheese. I'm like, confused. We'll just do this. Because I make it with an egg and with milk or heavy cream, or my beer bread's ready, or something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm really confused because I use cheese, and I usually shred my own cheese or cut it into cubes because, you know, that powdery stuff in pre-shredded cheese, that's basically pulverized wood that you're eating. It keeps it from sticking together, so I typically shred my own cheese. I'm thinking, and the only thing I don't do is make my own pasta. Can I? Yes. Have I? Yes. But I'm not making it for mac and cheese for everyday supper. And I'm like, are you talking about the blue box mac and cheese? No, ma'am. Are you talking about the shell mac and cheese in the box? No, ma'am. Because I'm giving descriptions because I don't know if I can say the name brand or not. And he's like, no. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He wanted elbow noodles. because that's what Grandma makes it with, and that's what his great-grandma and his grandma makes it with. And I make it the exact same way. It's stovetop. It's not baked. Saves a lot of time. But he wanted it made with elbow noodles. So, by George, we made it with elbow noodles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. We're going to say today is the 23rd. No clue if that's right. 4, 27. And that's another thing. There was one time he was little. And he said, Mama, I want you to make white meat chicken for supper. Okay, so I went and got chicken breast. And I made white meat chicken. Because chicken breast is white meat chicken. Whether it's on the bone, off the bone, with skin, without skin, it's white meat chicken. $23, yeah, I had to count that up again. And I made it, and I'm like, how was the white meat chicken? He's like, that wasn't white meat chicken. I'm like, yeah, it was. Months go by. He occasionally will request white meat chicken, and I do chicken breast. And one day he's in the grocery store with me, and we're in the meat section, and he says, Mama, that's white meat chicken. And he points to this meat. Boneless, skinless pork chop. Bone out pork chop. But it wasn't the dark meat of the pork chop. Like with that, he wanted basically it's the pork loin cut into pork chops. That's what he wanted. White meat chicken. I never would have figured that one out. Do you have any? $5.23. $2.21. Do you have any funny stories of your children calling food the wrong thing, or even though you make something the real way, it's not the real way because it wasn't using the right pasta? Share them below. Another thing I figured out the other day, or a couple months ago, my job, the office that I work for, we have a state daycare as well. I don't work in the daycare, but occasionally if they're short-staffed, I have to cover lunches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And so I have to cover lunches. And the kids were fixing to go down for a nap. And they had on Curious George. And when our son was little, he would call spaghetti Pusketty. Never knew why, because nobody in our household, nobody in our family called it Pusketty. But we watched Curious George a lot when he was little. That was one of his favorite shows. And so there is a character called Chef Pusketty on Curious George. And when I got out of the classroom, I sent my son a text. I'm like, finally know where you learned to say Pusketty instead of spaghetti. All the fun things you remember after they turn 22. Because I'm that old. Not really. 1, 2, 3, 4. 19. I'm only 45. I'll be 46 in October. So I'm not old. Although I have a coworker who's fixing to turn 30. He thinks I'm old. And yet we go to church with a couple who are in their mid-80s and very close friends with them, and they call me the baby. So I'm in that in-between stage. Awkward adult teenager years. 5:23. 1, 2, 3, 4. 36. And y'all, that is how we save $40 the fun way for Christmas and birthdays. So we're not stressed when those things come around, because that money is there. So come back and see me tomorrow, where we're saving $2,026 in 2026, $48 a week at a time. That's Saturday or Sunday. Today's Saturday. So come back and see me tomorrow. Bye.